If you've spent any time researching education quality in Wyoming, you're probably wondering, is average good enough? And if asking that question led you to do even more research, you're probably even more bewildered. Study after study, groups of data after groups of data, comment after comment by elected and state officials only lead us to ask another question. How much do we know about the effectiveness of Wyoming's educational system? For example, it's well known that in spending nearly $17,000 per pupil per year, the state of Wyoming's education spending is the highest in the country. And yet, when looking at all the sources that measure academic achievement, the state of Wyoming is only average. For example, the best way to illustrate this problem is to imagine a school auditorium filled with 100 Wyoming high school freshmen. Of those 100 high school freshmen, most of them are very aspirational. Data suggests that 85 plan to go to college. The first problem, however, is that of those 100, only 80 will graduate from high school. And although 85 of those 100 wanted to go to college, fewer than half, only 44, actually will. This troubling picture actually gets worse, because of those who attend college, half will require remedial coursework. And ultimately, of those original 100 Wyoming high school freshmen sitting in that school auditorium, only 16 by the age of 24 will earn a diploma or certificate from an institution of higher learning. Obviously, if you're a parent of school children in Wyoming, you do care because this impacts you and your family directly. But let's say you aren't. Why should you care? Well, in addition to the social obligations we have to ensure equality of opportunity, we also know that Wyoming's economy depends on it. 37% of Wyoming's workforce possess a college degree. And yet, just 10 years from now, in the year 2025, projections indicate that 60% of Wyoming's workforce will require a college degree. And the results, of course, are significant. There will be lower wage jobs, there will be higher unemployment across the state, leading to lower tax collections, a higher need for public assistance, and that intangible Wyoming quality of the pioneering spirit and independence will actually be endangered. Therefore, it's not an exaggeration to say that citizens need to demand more from our state educational system. The future of Wyoming depends on it. You might ask then, what can I, one person, do? First, start by knowing the issues. Doing that will lead you to getting involved. And getting involved will make you realize we need to set the standards higher. And most importantly, we need to advance an aspirational vision for every Wyoming school child. In short, our schools should provide every single child in Wyoming the opportunity to compete and succeed on the global stage. Put simply, Wyoming schools should strive to be recognized as the best in the United States and the world at developing our students for intellectual, professional, and personal success. Anything short of that is not acceptable. So we encourage you to go back to that vision of that Wyoming school auditorium with 100 high school freshmen. And you ask yourself the question, What will you do to improve the future of our children? The future of our state depends on what you decide to do.